teenage pregnancies, early marriages. I have personally assisted an 11-year-old to give birth to twins.
I wanted for both of them. I tried. Oh. It didn't happen. It didn't happen. That was difficult. In the heart of Homabay County is a group of ladies and a gentleman, and they're all geared towards one goal: to support young grandmothers and a living. And this is how they put money on the table. Wa kwanza ako saizi 21 years. Propili uko 22. Nilikuwa nazaa 1 month, 1 year, years. Huyo mtoto wa kwanza ndio sasa kuna mtoto wa pili mwakili ndo kanibini. So you're a grandmother now, 38 years old. Yeah. Okay. Ilikuwa vipi wakati uliondoa pia mdogo, ulipata changamoto gani kiendele? Nilikuwa shule. Nilifanya class 8 1995. Tuwa na 15 years. Sasa nikaenda nikajoin form 1. Sasa mama kakufa, baba kakufa. 1999 kifo na drop nisia fee. Nika drop form 2. Nikakaa nikaoneka. Kuja kubati nilikuwa uchungu. Juu kulikuwa na mandugu zangu wengine walifaa wa mama wengine. Wana kazi, wamesoma. Mimi nilikuwa mwerevu. Sasa nikashindwa kwenda shule. Ufii kanishinda sasa kwenda shule, kwenda mbele na shule. Kuna wenye tulisoma nao hizo wako wengine wako na kazi nzuri, wengine wanaendesha gari. Sasa unashindwa, hata kuna wengine wananiambia karo ndio nilikuwa mwerevu hivyo. Poli sura za sketu ndani nafanya kwa account. Sasa hiyo ni uchungu hata saizi. Ni uchungu kabisa. Kuna kitu kama hivi. Sasa ndio nilipoza hapa nikiwa na 18 years. Nikazaa mtoto wa kwanza. Kamaliza 1 million nikazaa mtoto kama mwingine. Sasa mtoto wangu pia akiwa class 8 akapata mimba. So the mimi imujane. Tijari yaga 2012. 2012. Sasa mtoto mchana akapata mimba. Hapo pia ineno uchungu kabisa. Nilikuwa advice story, nimtole nifanye abortion. But nikaona nikasema sasa nikifanya abortion maybe aende akufe. Kasema hata ikae tu, mtoto akae tu arudi shule. Sasa alipozaa nilikaa tu ya kaza. Akakaa karibu, alikuwa class 8. Akakaa karibu 1 month. Alikuwa na join form 1, nikampeleka shule. Sasa alikuwa naenda kirudi asidirisha mtoto jioni. Yeye naenda kwa naenda na mtoto sibarua. Abeba tu mtoto wake huyo, ujeri ndiye akija na anaonyesha mtoto. Ubora saizi ndio ako grade ako PP2. Wow. Sasa ndio chukua ndio kwa tu. Mama kesi alienda akajena akamaliza last year March. Confanya last year March form 4. Sasa tunaona ningemwacha hata amezaa angekuwa na kitu mbele. But saizi vile anaenda college next week.
Vile unakoroga ndio inatoa quality. Vile unakoroga ndio inakuwa hivi.
Asante sana kikundi ya Artix. Kwa jina ni Pole na Beach Bernard. Misi ambao imeniweka katika account hii hapa naitwa Bernard Nyonyi. Nauza makaa, nauza sabuni. Na supply kwa mashule 4.
Na hapa kwa Artix Kenya, wewe kazi yako ni gani? Unasaidia kwa kazi gani hapa Artix?
Nitawasaidia tu kufundisha wamama ambao wako tayari wajifunishe sabuni. Hawa pia wasukume na maisha yao.
Sasa zile unaongelesha ukiwafundisha haya, unaona ni changamoto gani ambazo wasichana wadogo wanapitia ndio wanaenda kupata mimba wakiwa wadogo? Nini zinawasukumia kufanya?
Shida, asante. Kwa watoto wetu wadogo warembo ndio wako na shida kukuliko. Juu wanapata shida, wengine usasi hao hawajui yale ambao watapata mavazi poa, sanitary towel, kitu kama kujipamba na mafuta poa. Haya akipata tu kajinga hivi na bora anaweza kumpea chochote kidogo, anaona enough is enough. Na jambo ambao iko msito sana kwa wasichana, hawa ndio tunataka tuwasaidia, kwa sababu wanachangamuka na kupata mimba ya mapema kabla hali yao haijakuwa.
I Kenyan cop. Come from Canada. Yes. How come there? You're 20 years. Yeah. And you're a mom. Yes. How old is the baby? 5 years. Yeah. You put on to talk you are what class? I was 15 plus 8. Yeah. What happened? Okay, what happened that I got a friend of mine, yeah. Who introduced me to a boy, yeah. That's where the pregnancy come. Yeah. So when you got pregnant, did this man support you? Was it there for you throughout the journey? How was the journey? Okay, the journey was difficult. I wanted to abort that baby, but my mother said no. It was difficult even for my mother. But I had to accept the fact that I'm pregnant. Yeah. The father agreed. Yeah. Halitika. Yeah.
Mimi naitwa Sharon Achi. I'm 20 years. I'm 21 years.
Okay. And how far along are you, bro?
Iko na umetukesa.
Sasa umeelezea kwamba kuna nini na nisema
aliniambia nisitoe atamimba nitakusaidia.
Na kwa sasa mkusaidia mpaka kufika miezi 9.
Sasa hii niko na kesi kama hayo, nilisimamia watoto wengine katika location yetu. Yule wa standard 6 na yule ambaye anaenda kufanya mtihani. Anatembea kwenda disco matanga bila kurushiwa, anajifanya kivi yake. Hayo ndio jambo inanihangaisha sana katika ila yangu. Niko na kesi 6 kwa chief.
Na watoto ni wadogo.
Imagine, wadogo kabisa, hata watima wengine pia.
When you found out you were pregnant, how did that make you feel? And you were in class 8, but if your child was ahead of you, how was that like for you?
Bad.
You were scared?
Yeah, I wanted to abort the baby. I tried.
Oh. It didn't happen.
It didn't happen. That was difficult.
Seeing my friends, some are not pregnant, but here I'm pregnant. That was difficult.
Na regret to kuwa kwa special shake kama nimeenda shule. Nilikuwa form 3.
Hapo ndo uliachia sasa.
Yeah.
So bado utaendelea mpaka utaendelea ukishapata mtoto? Okay.
Hata bado naenda mpaka
unaenda shule bado. Kwa wakati unawafunza kutengeneza sabuni, unawapa mawaidha kama gani?
Nawaambia hawa niko juzi nilete hiyo madarasa katika area ya Homabay, hata mtapitia huku kienda Kisumu. Hata serikali hawana shida na hiyo. Unajua mtu anauza pombe hapa na wewe unauza sabuni. Nani yako na changamoto kali? Ni wa pombe. Wewe utaushia hata huyo polisi sabuni.
My name is Dr. Kevin Asuri. I'm the Chief Officer of Health in Homabay County.
Yes. Yeah. We've been covering in a series of stories for the young girls of children and these children and follow-up attitude. How prevalent is this in Homabay County?
It's a big problem. It's a significant problem. It all revolves back around teenage pregnancies. And for us in Homabay, we've, of course, made some strides to try to address that problem. But we are still one of those counties with the highest rates of teenage pregnancies at 23%. We were at one point at a high of 33%, but now it's at 23%. And it's a big problem. You cannot walk into a busy maternity and fail to have a 13-year-old who's pregnant. Just yesterday, we were with the governor in the referral hospital. And among just randomly. There was a 13-year-old girl who had just given birth. There was a 15-year-old girl who had given birth, but that was her second baby. Yes, so the problem is quite prevalent, and we have a lot of teenage pregnancies, early marriages, and so on and so forth. So it's a very common problem, and as you might have read elsewhere, I have personally assisted an 11-year-old to give birth to twins.
Why do you think this is the case, that it's very common?
The reasons are varied and perhaps multifaceted. But the main problem, in my view, comes back to poverty rates. A poor person really has little choices. So you're poor, you drop out of school early, your parents can't afford a living for you, or you can't afford to fend for yourself. And you basically become an easy prey to, of course, the men who impregnate these girls. And they just become victims of the circumstances they find themselves in.
What are you doing to bring down the strength?
Yeah, so we are working with a lot of partners and a lot of agencies. As you realize, teenage pregnancies is not a health problem alone, actually. It involves provincial administration, chiefs and assistant chiefs. It involves the education sector, because these are school-going girls and basically very young at that age. It involves the economic departments that are also involved in this with regard to improving the economic status and so on and so forth.
My name is Christopher Nyamburi, and I'm the founder of Atrix K.
Right. What does it do?
Atrix is a non-profit organization operating across the 6 counties along the Lake region. And what we particularly do is integrating creative arts and culture to address societal gaps, the challenges which people face in the society.
What are these challenges that people face, especially the reason why you found it?
So we formed it because if you check along the Lake region, we have got the issue of HIV infections, we have got teenage pregnancy, we have got sex for fish, and school dropout. So as Atrix, we decided to address these issues through arts and talent. The issue of unemployment, when they have got something which keeps them busy, they are able to sustain their daily conditions. So
When was it founded?
Atrix was founded in 2015 as Atrix Theatre, which was a youth group, and that now it has grown to become an NGO, which now covers the entire region now as Atrix Kenya. So the purpose was just to create awareness and bring a positive image of the Lake region, and also to tell people that through arts we can achieve the goals and what we are thinking about, and bring the positive image of the region. One of the challenges are resources, inadequate resources, because running the daily programs, maintaining the fees and the other stuff which we have requires a lot of resources. So for me to get the adequate and sources to sustain them, being that it is a non-profit, you are not expecting to get any profit out of activities, is a challenge. So that's the major challenge which we have. But we appreciate the community for accepting and collaborating with us, being that they do volunteer in doing most of these activities. So we find it a little bit easy to navigate through. Yeah.
All right. My question is, because we're here to cover stories of young grannies, what do you think the causes of this, this challenges that facing girls find themselves in, so that she will end up having young grannies?
Okay, one of the things which is happening, for instance, Homabay is a county along the Lake region, and Homabay has got around 13 to 14 islands. So even accessing the service in an island, for you to one island, you'll have to move like on the land side, then you take it the water bus or the moat to the island. So they don't get access to the services, and also lack of information. But the main thing is that somehow related to the economic part, poverty. So if a parent or a teenage cannot afford 50 bob to buy a pad or any dignitary pack, they will go to the fishermen or to the border riders or anybody who can provide that, or a village, so that they can get that. So in the process, you will find that somebody is 14 years or 13, then they get pregnant through that process. And that becomes a cycle which you can't break. So we decided to come up with an economic empowerment program, being that when this teenager gets pregnant and leaves the baby back at home, the burden is transferred to the granny. So either they can't go to work or they can't go even to the garden. And this now becomes more challenging. And you will find that either the girl will go out again to get pregnant in the process of getting money to get the diapers for the baby. So we decided, like, let's empower the grannies as well. We give them activities like right here, we do soap making. So they can find something affordable to wash even the clothes and the napkins for the babies, and also sell the extra to get a living from that, so they can get some money to buy unga or the seafood along the lake region.
Nilijua athletes through Christopher. Yeah. Na walitufundisha yani jinsi ya kuendelea maisha yako na so avoid getting, if you have a chance to avoid that mistake again, and if you don't have to avoid getting it.
Some of these cases fall off the cracks because they have this kuelewana nyumbani, like a 13-year-old girl pregnant, but they either raped and they tend to cover it or sweep it under the carpet, and it's not properly prosecuted with the law agencies and of course our health department. Teenage pregnancy also has other effects that come with it. So that's why as a county, we have focused on this as a triple threat. And as a triple threat, we are looking at new HIV infections, which are also a big problem. Teenage pregnancies, what we are talking about, and gender-based violence. Sexual violence is a form of gender-based violence. And at that age, obviously, these young girls, their rights have been infringed upon. So Her Excellency, the Governor, Gladys Wanga, the Governor for Homabay County, has accepted a nomination or an appointment by the County of Homabay to be the champion on the fight against triple threat. And being a multifaceted approach, just last month, the leaders of this county, the women leaders, we have 18 members of county assembly who are female. We have several members of parliament who are female, the highest in the country for any county. Our women rep, our governor, and our CECs, the three of them, county executive committee members who are women. They had a special workshop in Mombasa to just try to wrap their heads around this menace and see what can be done. Of course, with us and our support to try to see what are the tangible steps that can be taken towards addressing this problem of teenage pregnancy. So the government of Homabay has taken this problem head on, and we are really focused on trying to lower those rates, because it's a young generation that if they fall off the cracks and get into this it spirals. It affects their future. We have programs supported by partners like LVCT to try to empower them economically and ensure that they don't, they have source of livelihood that tries to address what for me is the main source of this problem, which is poverty. Yeah.
And having addressed all these issues, what are your targets for the next 2 years? How do you project the rates will be in the next 2 years or 5 years?
For me, it's not, I don't talk about reduction in this. It is so bad that we as a government just want it to end. I would not say that we want to reduce it to 1%, because for any single teenage pregnancy that we get, it's a blot on our society. So we are aiming to eradicate teenage pregnancy in totality, not any statistical figure that we plan to reduce it to any figure. And we don't, for me and for this county government, this should have been done yesterday. not tomorrow. So we're not talking about months or years. We are late. And that is why we are concerting all the efforts that we can to make sure that we end this and we eradicate it completely.
Sasa ile advice nilikuwa naomba unaweza leta mafunzo, mnafundisha au youngers wakisaidika. Unajua hiyo kukosa kufundishwa au kukosa kuelewa kitu yenye unafanya inafanya wanaingia kwa zile ni mbaya.
There are some people who are not taking education. How you can do that? Unaweza usanye nini uko sawa? Kama wewe ni footballer, kama unaweza uza, kama unaweza fanya kitu muhimu about from education, can go on and go. Yeah. And for your case specifically, after ulipata mtoto in class 8 bado uliendelea na masomo. Yeah, nilikusupport mamangu. Wow. So she stood with you throughout this journey. Yeah. Na sasa hivi bado anaendelea kusaidia. Yeah. Got a message came from mom for standing with you all this time. Okay, for my mom, I love my mom and I appreciate hard work for helping me. Because there are some parents that will chase you away. Go and get married, do this and that. But my mother never did that. She never even thought of aborting the baby. Yeah, she refused. So I love my mother and appreciate her for taking care of me. Up to now. Nice. What advice do you have for young girls who are probably wondering what to do with their lives, and there's like a boy somewhere lying to them that he loves them? What would you advise with young girls? Don't follow your friends, because when I follow my friend because peer pressure, whatever, saying do this, and anipatia mafuta, anipatia. I do that because of our friends. So choose your fate. Choose your fate, because some friends that would destroy your life. Yeah. Mtu atakwambia enda hivi kunywa pombe, wewe pia utaenda. But choose your friends. And to that lady is pregnant out there, do not think of abortion, because it's risky. Just carry that baby. Be honest, carry that baby and he'll get through. Yeah. Every school there is a solution. That is, yeah. So just do. And to those ladies who are not pregnant, don't cry, because it is beautiful.
So hiyo maisha ya raha kuna wakati yake. Saizi ni endelea na shule, some kwanza ndio upate kitu mbeleni. Ndio ukianza saizi raha uanze kufanya sijui unaacha shule unafanya nini, utafauta maisha yako haitakuwa vizuri. Sana sema kuna wakati ya hizo. Wakati inakuja. Masome kwanza, wajifunze, ajielewe kwa vile yako.
Ndio sijipatia kwa majukumu ya watoto, angalia watoto.
Our future is in the youth. If we let them fall off their cracks, then we will not have a society to talk about. So I would urge the national government, every possible leader out there, that we strengthen and embolden the fight against teenage pregnancies in the whole country, not just in Homabay.